It's just that I never felt like I was learning about life. I just felt like I was learning, facts in a textbook. And when I actually go out into the real world, I think I will be maybe a little bit behind.
I think that schools could do a lot more in terms of being a support system as far as mental health for their for the students, because it's a lot. There's a lot that high schoolers deal with, and I think that counseling and real ways that we can support students is a lot more effective and a lot better.
I get what you're saying, but honestly, I don't have a lot of regrets about my high school experience. One thing though, looking back though, I think at the school we go to especially, I think there's, to an extent, there's this culture of kind of academic elitism. I think that is something that needs to change.
Yeah. And a lot of the times we just see like people as their grades or their ACT score defining them, and that's kind of how we grow up in the school system. But we have to realize there's so much more to people, and people's potential is not just defined by whether or not they get an A in an AP class.
Out of everything going on in the U.S. right now, I think the single biggest threat is that Americans are, to some extent viewing each other as the enemy, and when the left starts saying that all Republicans are Nazis or fascists, and when the right starts saying that all liberals hate America, that's a very harmful political culture that you can't get anything substantial done in their political culture.
Yeah, I totally agree that kind of narrative that if someone doesn't agree with you, that they're automatically in every respect an enemy, or that they disagree with you on everything and you can't relate to them, that's so toxic. Because if you just look at how our government is running right now, you can really see there's a lack of understanding of what concepts such as like civility, working together, that we don't know what that means anymore.
Also, climate change. Big threat to America and the world. I just thought I would put that out there.
Climate is our air. It's it's the fact that here we have terrible air quality, and so if we take action to help improve the climate, we're going to be helping improve everyday lives. And just knowing that climate isn't just something that is sort of mythical in a sense. Because people often think of it that way.
Far off in the future that won't affect me.
Yeah, but it's every day.
And I think the biggest impediment to finding solutions is, again, hyperpartisanship and the inability to compromise on both sides.
Yeah.
So despite how pessimistic I could be about the current political climate in America, I'm hopeful that the Generation Z, that they are more politically involved than previous generations, and that they're going to be, despite what older people tend to say about young people not caring anymore and only being addicted to their phones, I'm hopeful that as the world is changing, we're also changing. There's just going to be so many young people that are running for office.
I feel like Generation Z, we're more innovative, and we're more, like you said, we care more, and I feel like we'll truly be involved in the political process, and that we'll be investigating all of these different candidates and what they believe in.
I think one thing that makes me hopeful is if you look back at American history, the history of the U.S. is far from unblemished. Right?
Yeah.
At the same time, though, it's important to appreciate that we're consistently moving closer and closer to those to the founding ideals.
Yeah.
This American democratic institutions are stronger and more stable than almost any country in the world, which I think is amazing. And I think how can you look at that with anything but hope for the future?